Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Do you want to keep your system cool and also raise its cool factor? I have with me the Antec Spark 120 RGB fans. Let's see how easy it is to install and if they are worth it. So here they are. I have two of them which will be replacing my existing cabinet fans. These are by Antec and are called the Spark 120 RGB. The RGB in the name indicates that these fans have RGB LEDs in the fan ring lighting up the system too. The lighting is both on the front and the back in case you need to install the fan the other way around. The company provides a 2-year warranty, which is nice. The fans support most of the RGB sync technologies available on compatible motherboards such as Asus, Gigabyte and MSI. I have a Asus motherboard and would be using the Asus Aura Sync feature it provides. Let's check the fan specifications on the back of the box. These are PWM fans or fans which have a pulse width modulation input signal allowing to control speed and also monitor them using the BIOS or even software installable on the PC. These fans have a hydraulic bearing for a smooth operation and low noise levels. Fan speed can go up to 2000 RPM, which is if you ramp it up all the way. Airflow rating is 45.03 CFM, which is supposed to be the amount of air it can recirculate or replace in a cubic feet per minute. So here's the fan. We have the Antec logo in the center. The white ring bordering the fan is the RGB lighting. Also included are screws to mount the fans. These are the connectors available. A male and female RGB connector. The male connector is protected with a plastic cap and is generally used if you want to daisy chain more than one fan together to a single RGB header, which I will be doing as I have two fans. This is the PWM connector. Normal fan headers have only 3 pin connections, with one of them controlling the on-off state. In this connector, the 4th pin allows for controlling the speed of the fan instead of it just turning on or off. The 4 corners have shock absorbing pads to reduce vibration noise. The manual provided is detailed enough for most installation questions. Okay, this part is important. The fan with the label side facing you would pull in air. If you want the fan to push air out, you will need to install the fan the other way around. We also have these markings on top indicating the direction of airflow, which is quite helpful in case we forget. I keep checking the markings as I don't want to make any mistakes in the installation. This is the same system I had built a few years back, just the parts within keep getting upgraded. My Asus ROG Strix motherboard has its own RGB lighting on the motherboard itself, which is lighting up the insides of the cabinet. Having added new hardware, I needed to improve the airflow within, so thought of adding new fans and in effect also add RGB lighting. The white connector is the RGB header on the motherboard. This is connected to the female pin on the fan. Match the arrow with the plus 12 volts and you're done. I'm then connecting the fan power headers. As I'm only testing, this should be enough. Also, if you don't have a RGB header, you will not be able to use the LEDs on the fan. Boot up and the fan starts spinning and we have color too. Let me turn the lights off so that the colors are more visible. Also, let's test if the colors are changing. Yes, they are, so they are good to go. These were the 120mm fans present in the cabinet. I'm still using them as exhaust fans, allowing for better airflow. Okay, the fans are installed. This is how they look on the cabinet. Once I test them, I will close the cabinet's front cover. As I said earlier, these fans support Asus's Aura Sync, so here's the software. Let's change some colors and check if the fans are detected. So let's check out the different modes that we have on the motherboard via the software. So those were the lighting modes. This is how the finished install looks after the cabinet case front cover is installed. I have reduced the brightness of the light as I don't want it to be too distracting while working. So those were the Antec Spark 120 RGB. There are higher end models of the fans too with multi RGB rings, but I wanted to keep the price low, so I selected them. They are moderately priced fans with prices fluctuating between 650 to 850 rupees. They did their job in keeping the cabinet well ventilated, and my CPU fan is not ramping up as much as it used to, which I'm very happy about. So a great budget choice with RGB to boot, so I can totally recommend these fans as they deliver what they promise. If you don't have a RGB header on your motherboard, you will not be able to use the RGB features, so keep that in mind. If you have any questions, do write into us at tech@talkingstuff.net or WhatsApp us at 96525 78833. Also make sure to like, subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be informed when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.